watching WLWT News 5, leading the way.
Well, it is Money Monday, and we're hoping to help ease the pain on your wallet this week. Things you might believe to be true could be costing you some serious cash. But what are the myths that you should be on the lookout for? Joining me right now is Megan Hammond, the Director of Financial Planning for WealthQuest. Megan, thanks so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
Help us get out of those schemes. What's one common money myth that people may believe?
Yeah, so there are so many out there, but I think one that I see pretty frequently that people don't even realize is that there's this idea that things need to be perfect before we can move forward with a financial plan. So we have to have the perfect budget, or we have to have the perfect investment strategy, or a certain amount of money to set aside every paycheck or every month. And those things just aren't true. I mean, the truth is that our financial life evolves over time. And so what might seem perfect today might change in fairly short order. And so we really want to make sure that we think about that, and that we don't necessarily get so stuck, because it's not about efficiency isn't about being perfect, right? We just want to start, and we want to start as soon as we can.
So you're saying start somewhere, wherever
Start
you
somewhere.
are,
Yes.
start there.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Megan, why do these myths actually hurt our wallet?
Yeah, so that sounds like an odd one, right? Like, how can that actually hurt? But I think, so when we seek perfection, we tend to delay a start. The problem with that is that, time is one of the most valuable tools that we have for wealth building. Because money builds on itself. And so the longer we delay, the more potential real dollars we lose. And so I think that also feeds into this all or nothing mentality, though, that we delay because things aren't perfect. But as life evolves, we end up chasing a moving target. And so we continue to delay potentially forever. And I think where the real risk comes in, is I think, we then become susceptible to the advice that we see maybe online. Riskier investment options, because we want to make up for lost time, or we have this fear of missing out, and we really want to make sure that the things that we do are in line with our short and long-term goals.
Talk about that. There's so much advice online, so many voices. How can you spot bad financial advice online?
Ooh, we could do a whole segment on this one. But I think, so first, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Our industry really shouldn't be giving promises. We shouldn't be giving guarantees, particularly when it comes to investment returns, because there are so many variables and context matters. I think it's also important to understand that money typically builds over time. And so when we see, promises about quick returns, or you'll be a millionaire next week, those are things that tend to raise flags for me. But one that I think is a little bit more subtle is I tend to be wary of advice that seems like it is a one-size-fits-all. So this is the investment strategy, or this is how you should invest in real estate, or this is how you should buy or sell businesses, because personal finance is very personal. And there are 100 ways to get from point A to point B. And so advice or solutions that say that there is one right way, I don't necessarily agree. I think we need to make sure that it's appropriate for your short-term and long-term goals. So I would say seek out transparency, understand why you would do this, and make sure that you feel educated and confident in whatever choice you make.
She is the expert. Listen to an expert when it comes to your finances. Megan Hammond with WealthQuest. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's